Okay. We have Viserai. I quite like Illuvian into him personally. So I'm going to do that for my equipment. Still get the benefits of being able to play those. Get all the scatter. We get a big deck into him. I'm going to take 2 energy pots into him because he's probably playing a slow bit. It's really hard to know. 2 won't go amiss. We'll take the sinks because they're sinks. I'm not going to put the yellow root band in. I don't think I'll need it. Okay, so yeah, Reaping Blade, we expected that. Arcane Barrier 3. Okay, yeah, which is everything we kind of expected. So we are gaining the 2 life we're allowed at the start. And we don't really want to launch him with that pulsing because he's just going to get to filter his hand. So, yeah. Not a very exciting first turn. No pots, which is a shame. This again comes down to what do we want to tuck into the arsenal. I'm actually going to tuck this ether. Because then I've got, arcane damage banked that I don't have to try and get rid of. This would change if I thought he was going to have a lot of dominate, but I don't think he is. Also got a Tome of Harvest to play around with. I am actually going to... The Mind Warp's not going to hit early. I'm actually going to do that and start stacking this. That just went weird. Why is that on my hand? Why is that? How's this broken? There we go. Don't know why I was doing that. It was really weird. I clicked that once and it was not responding, and I was, yeah, odd. Anyway. So I could still tome if I want to. This is why I like running the tomes, incidentally, because if he doesn't do much this turn, which I don't think he's going to, I can happily do that. I don't mind tucking the pulsing ether. I'd rather look for things at the moment because, as I said, this is only going to come in for like 1 damage if he wants it to. It's not actually going to kill him. We are playing a bit more combo here, really. Okay. Yeah, this is great because I can just put the root band in. Just another Earth card in the bin at this point. Where I say we're playing a slower game here, not doing anything very exciting. He's coming in very hard though, so definitely barrier that. 6. Oh, decisions. It's coming in like that. We maybe do swap what we're doing. Yeah, I think we swap to blocking here. Because I can still throw some combo at him, and I want to slow his next turn down a bit, I think, because this actually isn't aggressive for this as such, but it means he's not going for a slow game, he's going for an aggressive game, which I think is probably the right call for him. I don't disagree with the choice at all, because I think in the slower one I have quite good odds of just blowing up all his room chance and winning. But he's going to have to lose cards, basically. This is more of a bait thing here as well, by the way. He either Arcane Barriers this, in which case he loses a card and I do nothing, or he doesn't Arcane Barrier it and I'll throw the ether for 5 and have to lose a card and take some more damage. It's win for me here. But yeah, this won't get played if he doesn't. If he does barrier, because he'll have like 2 floating and I'm not using a card for 2 damage. It's not needed. Yeah, so he's let that through. We will hit him with the ether. Because that's sufficient damage now, and he'll probably... I think he'll probably pitch now. Oh no. So he's going balls to the wall aggression, I'm guessing. That's a shit hand, but it blocks, so whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm going to eat the 1 damage because I don't know what my hand's going to look like at the end of this. Pass on that. We are going to sink just because I don't want to leave my hand in a state. Right, so we now know what the hand looks like for the turn. That's it. It's a relatively bad hand. It's okay. It's not great. I mean, if I get to full block with this, I probably mostly will because it's there's no real meat here. We've also got we've only got 3 Earth cards in. Well, the fruits will be joining it soon. I mean, I say the fruits is going to join it soon. He's now given me 2 chance to eat with the fruits, which is really tempting. Yeah. Adapt on the fly and all that lot. That's a nice block in my opinion because it gives me Constellar points while I'm at it. So I'm getting free mana to open up the Ether Tide nonsense. I am just blocking out this turn. The rest of this is pretty pointless. He's going to get a lot of rune chant into me. Yeah, I'm gonna leak damage this time. I'm willing to full block it if I'm honest. Like, I could Arsenal a snapback. I'm not that bothered. I'm trying to stall out and find a bit of combo because that's how I'm going to kill him. And he is a better combo deck to some degree. There we go. So we found a Persian. So we've got some block. We've got a little bit of decompose, which is good because we want to hit the first decompose. My play into this is probably, unless anything crazy happens, we play the Sink, we play the Root Bound, we try and get the Mind Warp into Arsenal because I can use it next turn to threaten his hand, get some tempo off him, and the Healing Potion goes into play, ready for killing him later. That's almost certainly what we want to do. He again gives me the thing though where I could get tokens from those rune chants, and it's really tempting. No, I'm going to take them. Or are we? Yeah, nice and laggy. I don't really care if that hits me. We're definitely doing that. going to take a damage and see if he'll lose this incantation, thinking he's getting something off me, because I don't mind losing the sync to the incantation if he's willing to go for it. Oh, sorry, he's got a rune chant, but either way, it's fine. It makes no difference either way here, right? It is what it is. Question actually comes: do I lose the mind warp maybe because it's another? I've got a snap back to eat still, so I'm still fine on that. Yeah, it feels weird losing the sync to this, but yeah, that's what I mean. That's the best play because I want this mind warp. So we're going to throw that out, and then we're going to arsenal that. And that means, especially with that channel now, I've got some lovely pressure next turn, on the assumption he doesn't absolutely gas me this turn. The energy potion can probably get pitched to Arcane Barrier, a big chunk of room chance, assuming they're coming. The Summer's Fall is needed for the channel. I'd like to arsenal that Scour, but it might be getting used to block depending what he does. So what's... Yeah. I'm willing to start on that because I'm pretty sure he's coming in a second time this turn. So that's a crap attack. I don't care about that. I'm really trailing on damage, but this next turn should be good with the channel. Basically, channel Constella's Mind Warp's going to be decent. Yeah, the rest of those rune chants I was expecting. Yeah, it's coming in hot. I do want to keep the Scour. I think the Scour is going to be really good. So I think we just eat another 3. Okay, so we go Tree, Constella's, Surgeon M. This is where I force some hand off him as well, though, because he's probably got to AB this, and then this is still actually going to be +1, which means he's got to AB that as well. So it should be 2 cards off him and takes the pressure away. I mean, he's got a lot of life on me, and I've only got 1 healing potion, but you know, I get the pressure. Oh wow, he's just eating it apparently. Cool. So you can't stop this taking his hand now, which is good. So taking a card and taking. He's redoing whatever he's doing. I say he can't get it down to 2 damage, so if he's ABing it, it's just to prevent damage. Now he can't save his hand. That's kind of the important part of this. But he'll leak a good chunk of damage to this. Yeah, so perfect. He's lost 2 cards to that. I'm fine dealing him 3 damage and him having a 2-card hand because that gives me the tempo I want. I've now got a Scour, I've got a Channel. I can do big damage to him next turn while denying him resource, and that's all I care about. My ideal here would be that he makes himself some rune chance and I get you to blow him up. That would be super. I actually blow these up as well, which is, yeah. See, I want all of these, I think. Yeah, I do. Oh, I wasn't expecting that coming in. Well, I'm about to eat a lot of damage. Okay, so it's coming in for 6, so I actually need to reconsider slightly now. Because the scour's going to be rubbish, but I think I just have to take it all. This might have been a misplay, this last thing. I did not expect him to come in with an amplifier. I thought whatever it was would be saved. Okay. So I could play a new tray, which would get me a big amp of damage this turn. It would cost me 3 life there. Or I can throw this at him. I think that is the plan. I'm going to double pitch them so I can keep the old tree. There was a temptation to play the new tree with the sigil, but yeah. Swings and roundabouts. Yeah, he's binning cards. This is good. I don't have any use for this Ethertide, so we're going to throw that in his face, basically. Yeah, it's only 2, but he might use a card for it. He did. Perfect. So get a little bit of life back. I'm still way behind. I've not found enough gas here, unfortunately. I'm in a bad position. I think this is a loss. I was really hoping he would leave me 3 or 4 rune chants, something to tempo swing on him with, and it's just not happened. He's played it right. But I get free turn, so it's all good. I guess this gets interesting. So I do have a scour, but I have a deck full of stuff. I think I go tome and dig for nice things. That's a better turn, way better. So Ethertide feels good. Which means I don't need the arc, so we're going to play another tree out. We're going to throw the fruits to hit him with that for a quick 7. That's going to hurt. This is where we chip his life back a load. So he's going to lose an arsenal, so again, just tempo take. And he's going to have the snapback for his trouble, I think, because I don't see a... Actually, no, there's a channel. I'm going to keep it, I think. I think we keep that for the channel next turn, because that means I've definitely got an arcane source. Because I can't get him low enough for lethal, and he's got a full hand, so I don't think that does much compared to everything else. Yeah, that's reasonable. Depends what he does with his hand this turn, but I've got some good block. I'd still like to have got my got this built a little more, but it's whatever. I'm probably not going to be using my Verdance ability to kill him at this state of the game, certainly. Okay, so he's made room traps. I mean, I can respond with like 4 damage, but that's going to be nothing. So I think we're just into tanking this stuff. Use that up because we're not going to be playing it. He's got good damage. He's probably got enough to kill me is the problem. I think I'm a bit late on this now. For the sake of it. Doesn't really matter when I use this, I don't think, particularly, just because I don't really know what's coming next, and I want to open up that little bit of extra life at this stage in the game. Can be good saving it for full blocking the arcane isn't blockable thing. Not good at names. I know what the card does, I don't need to remember what the hell crazy Runeblade card name it's got. So there's nothing, unfortunately, from here for lethal. I did consider could I fish the other channel and do a big hit, but it's I'd have to let too much damage in, and I almost certainly would be able to lethal me and force me into something. What I actually have is a pulsing ether down there, and I may need to fish it with the plume at some point. So, am I just full blocking this? So he's in such a good position at the moment. Okay. That's more interesting. That is a better play from him for certain. So in that case, we are definitely we're just leaking damage, unfortunately, and the snuffs are pretty good into me because I don't have an efficient way of stopping 5. 5's an annoying number. Why is he doing it? Unfortunately, I don't get to channel Millennium Tream again now, but I might use the Surgeon on him. Just threatens his life total. I think this is the right choice. It's just some free damage on my turn. Just trying to get him down into a scary point. It lets me use the channel, which, you know, is free damage. If he loses a card, it puts me in a much better position. And I am in a rubbish position. Cool, took it all. So I mean he's on 7, that's good. Do I want to use the healing potion? Yes. I'm just too low to try and fish for any sort of combo thing, really. So I'd rather have that 2 life now. See, this isn't too bad because I can double block and felling. It's quite threatening. Or pitch block threatening, yeah, whichever. Given the 2 block, I probably pitch block here. Oh, I mean, press button, it's not doing anything. Quick refresh. There we go. I mean, this is not going to go in for lethal, unfortunately, but I don't think I'm going to get it through the mains. Just because this is not enough. I'd rather strip his hand. And I think I'm going to have to heavily block. Yeah, look at all that shit. I think he's got this probably. Got to make my choices now. So unpreventable arcade. This is going to kill me. This is the problem. I think I am just done. Very close to lethal. Like I've kind of got 6, but it's just not quite enough. She flamed us now. That could kill him. But I need all the mana I can get here, so that will let me play those 3. So I don't need the felling, right? Yeah, okay, do that. I'm gonna hope that he goes for the kill. I'll just respond and see if he dies. I don't think he'll die. If that's a red, I might get it. What have you got for Arcane then, mate? Oh, that's blue. We'll throw it at him. Good game. Yeah, if it wasn't AP, if you didn't have a blue, he was dead. Which is, you know. But, yeah, tight game. But potential to win it there.